What's up with y'all, man? It's your favorite DC hero. We are not doing Marvel over here, Slim. You hear me? Your man Bird, also aka Gas Not Gas, and Slim. I can't make this shit up, Slim. Today we gonna watch a video about a VR headset that'll kill you if you die in a game. Imagine playing Call of Duty with a headset that'll kill you if you die in a game. I'll be dead the first 15 seconds of me wearing this shit. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, put this into perspective, Snow. Imagine playing 2K, right? You get crossed over. Your man get injured in a game. Next thing you know, you got a torn ACL. Just imagine. You playing, man, you running back, right? You running up the hole. Somebody come down, smack your ass. Next thing you know, nigga, you in the living room, nigga. Like, bruh, this shit is getting too real, bruh. The virtual reality shit is getting too fucking real, bruh. Like, this don't even make sense. So we gonna see what they talking about, Slim. And as always, leave a like and subscribe, and in the comments, let me know what you think about this, bruh. You still rocking with VR headsets, bruh? Cause I wanted me a little Oculus joint for a minute, but after hearing this, I'm straight. I'm straight. Let's get smooth into it. When I first heard about this shit, bro, I said this shit cannot be true.
Oculus founder Palmer Luckey created a VR headset that kills you if you die in the game. It's an old trope in a lot of dumb sci-fi movies that involve virtual reality.
Did you hear the first thing he just said, Slim? He said a trope that's in dumb sci-fi movies. First of all, dumb. That's the keyword, dumb. The next keywords are sci-fi. Now, sci-fi means scientific fiction. Scientific fiction. Fiction means fake. So, fake science. So, like, shit like unicorns and aliens and when robots taking over the world, shit like that. We're in the same realm as all that. That should tell you something about this right here. You shouldn't make it. It's not reality. It's not real.
You die in a game. You die in real life. In said movies, characters get trapped in a video game and must play for their lives.
Shit like that. Like Jumanji and shit.
Well, it appears that someone has actually willed this trope into reality. That is, someone created...
Like, fool, no, this some jigsaw shit, bruh. This is really some jigsaw shit.
Kills you if you lose a video game. Fun, right? The creator is not just any someone, but Palmer Luckey, the 30-year-old virtual reality wonderkind, defense contractor, Trump funder, and co-founder of Oculus, the VR firm Facebook bought in 2014 for $3 billion. To stay up to date with latest top stories, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel.
Do you see motherfuckers like doing this? Like, your man, would your man do some shit like this? Be honest. Do you know somebody that do something like this? Like, are they that much of a hardcore gamer that did do some shit like this?
His weird new headset, which he claims is mostly a piece of office art for now, and included a picture of it as well. For the Star Wars fan with everything, these lightsabers powered by neopixels, LED strips that run inside the blade shape that allow for adjustable colors.
Is that so? The jump just like shoots out your ear?
When dueling. Yes, this thing will actually end your life. More specifically, it is rigged with bombs so that your head will explode. In his blog post, Luckey specifically, effects when dueling.
What?
Yes, this thing will actually end your life. More specifically, it is rigged with bombs so that your head will explode.
I don't think they thought this through. So you playing a game, right? You know how people play games around other motherfuckers, right? If you die in the game, your head explode. What about the person next to you? The people around you? What if you playing at the gas station? You know what I'm saying? Like, this can get real dangerous. This shit get real dangerous. What if the bomb don't go off? Is this a secondary bomb? Can you, like, defuse the bomb and still play the Oculus? Like, is it that serious? I don't know. Hey, I don't know. Everybody different. I wouldn't do no shit like that, but
in his blog post, Luckey explains how his lethal new contraption is supposed to work. I used 3 of the explosive charge modules I usually use for a different project, tying them to a narrowband photosensor.
From a different project?
Used for a different project.
So you use that shit?
Narrowband photosensor that can detect when the screen
see all this shit compromised. All this new technology compromised.
Part of the developer very easy. When an appropriate game over screen is displayed, the charges fire, instantly destroying the brain of the user. Jesus. In other words, Luckey has basically brought to life the plot of the Nerdy Anime webcomic from the mid-2000s. SwordArtOnline.indeed. Luckey says this comic was the major...
Oh, what the fuck? See, this look like some saw shit. like some jigsaw shit. That right? What is that, bruh? That literally look like it's 3 shots to your dome if you die, man. Time. That's literally what it looked like. It looked 1, 2, 3, like you done, bruh.
Lucky says this comic was the major inspiration behind his project. In the comic, characters don a thing called nerve gear, which is an incredible device that perfectly recreates reality using a direct neural interface.
See, and I always thought of something like this, like playing Call of Duty, and like you get shot and you feel the shit. I thought about shit like that, but some shit you dying Call of Duty and that shit like just blow you up, like. Nah, like nah, son. Imagine you playing Call of Duty, a nigga shoot an RPG at your face, bruh. And it's like, as soon as the RPG hit like your face on the screen, you actually like, nah, I ain't with it. I ain't with it.
They are then dropped into a Matrix-like world by a mad scientist and forced to endure a death game, where the stakes of the gamma play are pegged to their own mortality. Lucky, this is an exciting idea. The idea of tying your real life to your virtual avatar has always fascinated me. You instantly raise the stakes to the maximum level and force people to fundamentally rethink how they interact with the virtual world and the players inside it. Pumped up graphics might make a game look more real.
I mean, but what's the point of doing that, bruh? That's what we got real life for. That's why people go to virtual reality, so they don't have to deal with that shit. They don't have to deal with the repercussions of their decisions, bruh. They don't got to deal with the effects of whatever they do inside the game, because it's a video game. That's the whole point of video games. You could do shit that you can't do in real life.
But only the threat of serious consequences can make a game feel real to you and every other person in the game. Right, well, that's certainly an interesting idea. Though some might argue that the pleasure of gaming actually derives from being able to experience death-defying scenarios and not have your head explode. Some people might argue that.
I would agree.
Whether it's a good idea or not, Lucky seems to have plans to make his fun new hat even more horrifying than it currently is by adding anti-tamper tech to it.
So by saying anti-tamper tech, nobody can defuse the bomb, basically what you saying. Or is you gonna add like more better motherfucking like, are you gonna put a gun on that motherfucker? Like, there's a lot of ways to kill a motherfucker, bruh. And for the fact for that shit to be around your brain, fool, like, I don't want to rock with no more type of Oculus, bruh. No VR headsets, no none of that. I'm done. I am done. I'm not messing with none of that shit, bro. I swear to God, bro. AirPods maybe. All that other shit, no.
Anti-tamper mechanism that, like the nerve gear, will make it impossible to remove or destroy the headset. So the ultimate.
Wait. So if you can't remove the headset, is it like, so when you put the headset on, like you done with real life? If you die in the game, you gone. So it's basically gonna be like a survival type shit, like a 1v1 war zone type of situation. First one survive, literally survive.
The goal here is to
world getting stranger and stranger,
can't take off. Once it's been clamped to your noggin, the only 2 scenarios in which you'll be able
he said once he get clamped to your noggin.
The one where you win the game, or B, the one where your decapitated corpse is dragged out of a pile of gore-strewn rubble.
Damn, so imagine playing fucking Fortnite, bruh. The only way you can survive, you get number 1. Are you that? You know you're not making number 1, Slim. You probably never won a day of Fortnite in your life, Slim. You don't got a lot, bruh. I already know the truth.
By whatever unfortunate soul happens to stumble by. This is probably why Lucky hasn't actually used the thing himself yet.
I wonder why.
There are a huge variety of failures that could occur and kill the user at the wrong time. This is why I have not worked up the balls to actually use it myself, and also why I am
Wait, hold on. So what about in games that got like second chance? Like, you know how zombies, you got second chance? What if you like die, but like you not die, you like crippled? And like the shit like malfunction and you actually die. Can you like sue their ass for that? Like, is that like wrongful death? Is that manslaughter? Is that fucking murder? Is this shit a crime? Is this a crime? It gotta be a crime. Ain't no way it's not a crime.
Like in Sao, the final triggering should really be tied to a high intelligence agent that can readily determine if conditions for termination are actually correct. At this point, It is just a piece of office art, a thought-provoking reminder of unexplored avenues in game design. Some will doubtlessly find this an exciting idea, while others, actually, let's be honest, most people,
No.
will probably be dissuaded from
Yes.
participation. After reading the phrase
Dissuaded.
"kill the user" at the wrong time, I, unfortunately, fall in the latter camp. Though a grim cocktail of curiosity and schadenfreude are definitely going to keep me monitoring this project's progress for the foreseeable future.
No. No. What the fuck? Listen, if you rocking with this, bruh, no funny, bruh, you crazy. I'm not even gonna hold you, Slim. This shit is insane. I don't know nobody like that I know personally that would even try this shit, bruh. You couldn't pay me $1 million to try this shit. Imagine a nigga walk up to you and your man, hey, I got 2 Oculuses, 1v1 for $1 million right now. Whoever lose, die for real. Like, that shit don't even make no sense. Like, I can't even think of a scenario that somebody would even want to put that shit on, fool. Like, Slim, no way, fool. In the comments, let me know if you rocking with that VR headset. Cause I know some of y'all is. Y'all some crazy motherfuckers, Slim. But yeah, man, you already know it's your favorite DC hero. We are not doing Marvel this, Slim. You hear me? Your man Birdo, so aka Gas Not Gas. And I'ma holler at y'all. Like and subscribe, Slim.